What's up, bro gods? Your boy All-Star Nerd here with another video update on starting your channel from zero. If you haven't seen the last video, I have a link up top. Click, check that out. Last week when this whole thing started, I had 12 subscribers. Well, at least when I put the video out. This week, we're at 38. Numbers are going up, but still not where I want them to be. So, on week 2, what are some of the challenges that we're facing? Soul-crushing feeling this isn't going to work. Without a dramatic increase in numbers, this is a daunting task. But on the other hand, I started with no views and no subscribers, and I have made some headway towards that. Another hard thing is trying to find topics to actually talk about and make a good video about. What niche do you fall into? Where do you want to go with this? So not really knowing which direction I want to take, because I'm a jack of all trades, master of a few. The only ongoing video series that I could think of right now is Starting From Nothing video series. Most of the bigger guys, they're starting their video series at a point of success. And everyone puts out like 1 or 2 videos just showing how to get there, but we're starting in the trenches. We're starting from the bottom of the barrel. On that note, something special came in today. The lights. We got our reflective umbrella and our all-white umbrella. The silver one helps bounce light backwards, and the white one is supposed to be used forward to help the light hit. At the current moment, 2 lights, 4 umbrellas. I'm using one of the white umbrellas. I tried a lot of combinations with the silvers and the whites, and right now I'm just thinking that uncovered and the one covered are going to work well for me until I figure out a better system.
Research
Everything. I gotta do a lot of more research into lighting. Lighting is what's going to help everything seem more professional. Last video, I had just got a new mic. Cost me about $80. This video, we got the lights. Those cost me about $60. Invest time in yourself. Invest in yourself, or else who is going to invest in you? And doing the research, we found a lot of ways to try to get the views flowing. Genuinely comment. Don't try to just spam, because that's not going to draw traffic to your channel. You want some genuine comments on some related videos. So if you do hair, if you're someone that does hair, then after you put out your video, go make some genuine comments on some hair videos. After they interact with you, or they read your comment and they decide to comment back, they might come visit your page. It's tedious, but it does work. Another way is through your social medias. You gotta make sure you got your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your Snapchats, your Twitters, your Reddits. Whatever social media form you use, make sure you use it to the best of your ability. Make sure you don't try to overwhelm the crowd with what you're putting out. Don't tag everyone you know in something. Although that can be a strategy to get the ball rolling, you gotta hope your content backs it up. Otherwise, people are just gonna start getting annoyed with you. Quality or quantity. You wanna try to find a nice delicate balance of both quantity and quality. If someone does like what you're doing, they're gonna wanna watch all your videos. And if you don't have enough videos for them to watch, then they're going to be done really fast. So you do want to have some type of library to work towards. Also, you need quality, because who wants to watch a bunch of low quality videos? If you have 20 videos and 5 of them are of decent quality, you better hope that those 5 are the ones that are seen. So the last video I actually made was about Stranger Things. Now, I don't advise everyone just start going off and making infotainment videos. They're not easy. They're very tedious. It took me 2.5 days to edit a 5-minute video. A lot of the challenges came from the fact that I was doing all of the editing on my iPhone, and so there was just a lot of things I had to learn about that specific app that I'm using. I'm not super familiar with YouTube's copyright laws, but in the beginning of the game, it's not as important unless you get a video that blows up that you could have got revenue from that you can't. But in the beginning, it is what it is. So the next thing I want to work on, getting foam padding. Because that foam padding is going to help absorb a lot of that background reverberation. It's making you have an echo effect of sorts. We want to reduce that echo effect if possible. Runtime and retention time. These are 2 very important features that you have to pay attention to when you're checking out the analytics of your videos. Your runtime can be 10 minutes, whereas your retention time can wind up only being 4. So what does this mean? About 4 minutes through your video, they're just jumping ship. So now you have to make sure that what you're saying is exactly what needs to be said. No clickbaity. Your thumbnails should not be clickbait. And if they seem clickbaity, they have to at least satisfy majority of the need from that click. I have another video of, I have a story of when I met R. Kelly. So now I do a lot of build up to that story, but at the same time, I let you know in the beginning that I did meet him when he was shooting a video in the 90s. So you're going to listen to the story most likely because you know at the end of the story, I meet R. Kelly. In my opinion, all views are good views. So you're going to have that 1 or 2 times when you're going to have somebody who's going to downvote your stuff. I mean, majority rules. Majority rules. So if you've got more downvotes than upvotes, then safe to say that was a bad video. But as long as your upvotes outweigh your downvotes, then more likely than not your video is of somewhat decent quality. There's always going to be that 1 or 2 times when you're going to make a video, you're going to have a few downvotes, and you're just going to feel like, what's going on? Why did I not? You can't please everybody. You can please some of the people some of the time. You can't please all of the people all the time. Now, you don't have to have 12-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute videos. I know these other YouTubers are doing that, but long style format has been tested and proven by those channels, and they know that it works. What are you doing? I'm recording.
Yo. Love y'all. Follow me.
DDG.
I do got a channel.
I have no idea where I was. Interruptions. They will happen. There'll be times when interruptions happen. Your family, your friends, a car, driving by, people blasting music. There's certain things you just can't account for that will happen to you. You're just going to have to roll with the punches. You can either edit it out or keep it in. Depending on how it works, make it work for you. There will be times when you record an entire video. You might be recording for 25 minutes, only to find out you stopped recording after minute 2. Now, the best way I could say to try to avoid this is check the camera. Unfortunately, to get the best quality on the iPhone, I have to use the forward-facing camera, so I can't see myself. But that's a blessing in disguise because then I don't wind up looking at myself the entire time and I can spend more time focused on the lens and focused on you, the audience. Make sure you pay attention to your audience. But because of that, I can't see if I'm still recording. So every now and then, I have to get up, check the camera, and make sure I'm still recording. Because the few times that I did make the mistake of thinking I was recording and then getting to the outro part where I'm like, alright you guys, subscribe, like, only to find out that I had done none of those things. It's hard to sometimes bring the same energy that you just brought to the video. It's also hard to sometimes recall the same information or get the same kind of reactions that you got from yourself, you know, because you're doing self-direction. So sometimes it's hard to get the same kind of direction that you're getting from yourself on the second take. Sometimes the second take is better than the first take. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. If you were to look over the footage, or if you do recall a part where you fumbled on, now you have a chance to do it again. We're not going to drag this video. This is just an update. Week 2, starting a YouTube channel from 0. This is where we're at. I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do for next video. Haven't really decided yet. I just know that this was an easy video to make. Try to make sure your videos are easy to make. Otherwise, it's going to be harder and fewer and far between. Make sure that when you do produce a video that's fewer and far between, that the quality is where it needs to be because people just waited a very long time for it. So as always, like, share, subscribe, don't forget to ring that bell. And I got a couple of video choices here and here that you can check out to find out a little more about your boy All-Star Nerd. Peace.